All right, hello everybody. We are on our way to another property. We have one of our friends bought one piece of property that we showed them, and now they're going after a second piece of property that we showed them. This one's got a well on it, so it's off of a Barangay Road. It's a little bit further off than what I would want, but the road is still, we're getting ready to put the road in ourselves for our customer, or for our friend, may I say. They contacted us. They were really happy with the property that we found them last time. The sale went through, no problems with anything. So that's good. My helper here is going to tell me when to turn because I'm not quite sure. This is basically the same road that they bought their other property on too, so it's just down the road from them. We live on this road too. Let's see. So we got, there was what, how many square meters in this lot, baby?
Over 5,000 square meters.
There's over 5,000 square meters. There it is. Over 5,000 square meters, and this is going for $850 a square meter. This is right here. This is a clean title property. Okay, there is one signature with a clean title. So this is well worth the $850 a square meter. The issue is, it's back a little bit, but this is a Barangay Road. Okay, so there is no questions about easement rights. They're starting on this. They just did this part of the Barangay Road last year. Okay, and this is the stream. They actually have a well on their property, water runs. Then the Barangay Road ends here. Okay, well, it doesn't end. The cement road ends here, as you can tell. That's spot one. And then it turns into a dirt road. But at least you're not going up and down any huge mountains. Okay, we're gonna come in here and we're gonna scrape the road for everybody, and just to flatten it out. But you could basically drive a car back here. You can drive a car without a problem. There's another property that was to the left of me, which you didn't see, but they want like 1,500 a square meter, which is not still too bad. But I don't know what the title is like, so I haven't got into that one yet. But like I said, this is a, I don't have a problem driving through here with mine, but some people, might not want this. Okay, it's for the price, it's well worth it. I personally think that, right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to turn right here and see. Now this is the road that we're going to be doing the work on. We're going to scrape this with our dozer.
This is Barangay Road.
It's still a Barangay Road. It's just not been developed yet. Okay.
Because there's no people living.
Yeah, there's not enough people living here, so they're not doing anything. So it's all just overgrown. That's all.
Yeah.
But we're going to come through here, like I said, and we're going to widen the road. We're going to scrape the road and make it, completely 100% drivable again. Okay. What the heck are they parked there for? What's going on? Okay, they want us to go past that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So they want us to come in? You guys want to jump in the back?
Yeah.
Okay. Jump in. You guys want to jump in here?
No.
Okay. Okay, we go. Okay. Like I said, there's just a little path going through here, but you can drive a car down here. I mean, it's smooth.
Yeah.
So, and so this is the Barangay Road. It's been cleared. The road has been widened. They've cut all the trees down to make sure that they can come through here with their big equipment and flatten it. But we're going to do it ourselves. We're not going to wait for the barangay to come in. So we're going to take care of that. So if there's anybody that's interested in some property that's going for a really good price, this would be it. And I will, right here. So let me undo my camera here, and I will show you what's going on. I'm gonna keep it on the stand if I can, so don't mind me. And there she is. There's Miss America, right there. Yeah, Miss a Filipino. Put the keys out and just put them there. So this property runs all the way back here This is the borderline here. It runs all the way, you know, these trees here. Runs to these trees on the inside here. It runs all the way back to them trees, and then all the way back to the really, really big trees in the back. You know, it's all flat land. Well, some of it's almost all flat. There is a little incline in the back, but nothing major. I mean, you're not gonna. It's extremely buildable. How's that? Extremely, extremely buildable. It does have some big trees here and there for, you know, if you want to build between the trees. It is, like I said, I think it's $850 or $875 a square meter. Depends on what you buy. This is a clean title property. And this is one of the people, one of our friends. They, like I said, they bought property from us before, and they were happy with the outcome. So they came back to us and said, "Hey, you know, Tim, can you find, since you're there, can you find me something, you know, just do some farming on?" So sure. So I started asking around, and did some due diligence, and found this deal. And they want to sell the property, and they're getting a really good deal because they're the first ones coming in here. So I'll show you. This is a shared. I don't know where the well's at. I can't remember. It's in here somewhere. Might be further. Oh, it's probably further back there. But this is the property itself. Yeah, it goes all the way back to them trees. They're basically just using this for farmland, and you can tell I'm walking around and not having no problem. It's not steep or anything like that. All the coconut trees are yours. Part of them, you know, depending how big of a lot you buy. Pretty sure that there's a cemented well over here, and it's in one of our videos. We're going to do another one on Rose's channel, Rose in the Philippines, just to do another complete video. This is just my Tim in the Philippines stuff. I'm not monetized or anything. I'm just doing this for my family, showing people what's going on, and people that just want to, you know, look at properties and things like that. Get an eye full of, you know, and an idea what they're going for. But this is a nice property, and also you can't really tell. It doesn't do any justice. You do have an ocean view. Okay, right through that hole. I don't know if it figures. You can see the ocean. So if you do build an upper deck, you're gonna have ocean view. Okay, but you know, it is a barangay road, so you know that's a good thing. It does run through here. And then I also think that this mango grove is also for sale, but I think they want like $1,500 a square meter because it does already have the mango trees, the full mature mango trees growing. So, you know, they consider that a product. So, but it is a beautiful lot. I will say that. You know, and the lot line is very well defined. We're going to be doing a survey here today for 1,200 square meter lot for one customer. And like I said, they are willing to cut this down, so there will be just a little bit under 4,000 square meters to purchase. Okay, so if anybody's interested, get a hold of us. You know, if you don't have, if you can't get here, you can also send somebody down here to take a look at the property. Like I said, we do have all the title work. You know, this is actually a friend of ours that is selling the property, so we know him very well. I'll just say, you know, the owners are already here. Okay, so because they're the one doing the survey, so the owners are actually here. So with that being said, you know, if anybody's interested in it, give us a call or a yell here, and we will, or hit us up on Rose in the Philippines, and we will set you up with everything you need to know. All right, so let me go ahead and turn this thing off. Look at this, man, just God, beautiful. at that. Yeah, there's the ocean. Bingo, right over there. Let me see if I can get this. There you go. There's the ocean right there. So, right where my finger's at. Right over there, over there, over there, over there. That's the ocean. So, like I said, you know, even just sitting, I'm sitting back a little bit from the property line. Here's the property line. I'm sitting back. So I'm on the property line now, right here. And you can see the ocean from here. So, there's only a couple spots, you know, that you could see it through because of, you know, the jungle. But like I said, on the second floor or a roof deck, phew, what a view that will be. So, okay. And yeah, it doesn't come with a cow. It does not definitely come with the cow. So they just leave them here to graze. So, okay. Just want to say thanks for watching. And like I said, if you guys are interested, you know, hit us up. We'll try to take care of you if we can. You know, and just so everybody knows, we don't get paid to do this. These are our friends. They ask us, you know, if we can, you know, do our YouTube channel to show properties and sell properties for them. So, yeah, we don't own this property. We don't make anything off this. So people can say, oh, yeah, whatever, okay. We're not doing that. We're not doing this for money. We're doing this because we enjoy doing this. It's fun. We get to meet people. Like yesterday, we spent with a couple at our house for like 4 hours, man, just talking, showing them properties. And, you know, they're from you know, another country. I'm not gonna say where they're from or anything of that nature, but we had a blast. You know, we get to meet people from all over the world, and I get to go see the Philippines. You know, because we do go to different islands. We more or less stay here in Dumaguete and Darwin, you know, this island. But I get to go to different islands and take a look at different properties and get a perspective of what the costs are and everything. And I get to meet people from all over. I mean, I've met people from, you know, Russia, Germany, France, England, Japan, China, Israel, you know, Arab Emirates. I've met so many people from different foreign countries, man. And it's awesome, you know, and we all have so much in common, is we all just want to live a good life. No matter all the hectic stuff that's going on in the world today, the one thing in common that I found we always have, we all just want to enjoy our life, have a good quality life, good friends, less stress, you know, in society. And it's, you know, it's just great to meet all these people and see how much we actually really do have in common. You know, I wouldn't have it no other way. I'm glad what I do. I have fun doing this. Yeah, and actually, this costs me money. I have to drive around. I have to take the ferries, you know, or a plane, you know, to a different island. It actually costs me money. But on that same note, I get to go sightseeing too. So, you know, it's a win-win situation. You know, and I get a lot of free meals from a lot of the people that come out and look at properties. They get to take us out for dinner and that. So, yeah, I'm getting fat. I will say that. Okay, I hope everybody watched this video and enjoys it. And I'm not going to bore you with any more talking or show you my ugly mug face, you know. So, and there's everybody here. So we're going to get going to the survey and start that. And God bless everybody. Keep safe, and we'll talk to you again.